Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm basically just going to be chatting about my classes that I took in the first semester of university. So I do realize this is going to be quite a specific video, so some of you may not care at all, but if you're doing the same course as me, or if you're doing like a similar course, or you're thinking of taking this course, it could be really helpful to see like what things you learn and like just, yeah, I don't know, how university works, I guess, like how the assessments work and grades and stuff. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna jump into it. So I have notes on my phone, which is why I may be looking down sometimes. But yeah, so the first semester, oh, I should mention what I do. So I study a Bachelor of Business. So yeah, I just started this year. So I recently just finished my last exam, so my semester is actually already over, thank God. But yeah, so the first semester, you take 4 core papers, so they're compulsory papers that everyone doing the degree has to take. So yeah, the first paper is called Financial Decision Making. So this is basically a mix of finance and accounting. And yeah, bear in mind, I had never taken like business subjects before. I mean, I did like 1 year of business studies, but yeah, I didn't really learn much from that, and I never did accounting or economics. But yeah, I found this paper like not too bad, to be honest. I mean, I did have a pretty good like workshop leader, which I'm really grateful for. But yeah, so basically for this paper we had a 1 hour lecture and then a 2 hour workshop every week. And yeah, the assessments were, first of all, were weekly quizzes that we had to do. There were like 10 questions each, and they accounted for 15% of the total mark. But the good thing was they only took the 5 best quizzes, so technically you could just do 5 quizzes and say if you got 10 out of 10 on all of those, then you get like an A+ for that. So I do appreciate that. It's pretty good, even though, you know, obviously I still did all the quizzes. But yeah, they only take your 5 best marks. And quizzes, they're like multi-choice, so they're not too bad, to be honest. Actually, there was supposed to be a textbook for this class, but I never bought it. But yeah, I still did fairly well, I think. And then there was a mid-year exam, which was 40% of the grade. Again, I felt like it wasn't too hard. They gave us good resources to practice. So as long as you know, did the practice and you did the work, like it wasn't too hard. Yeah, and then there was group presentations, which were 20%. So we had 2 presentations each group. And then the last thing was a final report, which was worth 25%. And that was basically like a financial report. Yeah, overall I enjoyed this class. I felt it like it was pretty interesting. I did learn quite a lot about, you know, like accounting and transactions analysis and things like that. So yeah, I did quite enjoy it, but I kind of knew going into my degree that I didn't want to major in accounting or finance or anything like that. So yeah, second class is economics and society. So this is by far, I would say, the hardest paper in terms of like how much you have to do, because it's got the most content. Basically there's 2 lectures a week for this class, and they're both 1.5 hours long, so that's quite a long time. And then there's another 1 hour workshop. Personally, I felt like the workshops, they were really useful, so I would highly recommend that you guys go, like if you have, you know, tutorials or whatever, like definitely go to those, because they're honestly sometimes like more useful than lectures. Because in lectures, sometimes they'll just read off the slides, or they'll give you the slides, but in workshops, yeah, I think you do more like practice and you put what you learn like into action, I guess. Like you do practices that like are similar to the assessments. So yeah, the way this was assessed was there was 3 quizzes, and they accounted for a total of 10%, and then there was a mid-year exam, which was 30%, so this was just economics. And then the second part of the course was law, so there was a 20% like law component, I guess. It wasn't too hard. And then the final exam was 40%, and it was like a combination of economics and law. Overall, I felt like this class wasn't too hard. I mean, you definitely do have to put in the time and the effort, but it is manageable. So yeah, don't worry if you've never took economics before. Even if you have, like I don't know, you can still learn something, because, you know, obviously like the law part is pretty new. So yeah, I felt like it was pretty interesting. You do get like a taste of economics and law, but like I said, yeah, these weren't gonna be my majors either, but I did enjoy it. You know, I feel like the stuff you learn it's not like you need to know it, like it's necessary, but I feel like it is helpful in life. And yeah, overall I did quite enjoy this class. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Next is business in a changing world. So this is, I would say, probably the easiest paper out of all of them, just because there is no lectures. So there was a 2-hour workshop every week, and that was all there was. But every week there would be like a weekly quiz, and they totaled to 20% of the grade. And yeah, basically you'd have to watch videos, which I guess kind of accounted for the lecture. And then there was a 30% group project, which I didn't really like. It was okay. I mean, my group didn't do that well. Didn't do that well. I'm not gonna blame other people, but I mean, it was kind of the other people's fault. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so the group project's 30% and the blog posts are 50%, which are just like tiny like essays that you have to write, but it's really not that bad. So yeah, anyways, this class is basically just everything that's like new, I guess, like kind of like international business, information systems, like a bit of ethics and sustainability and things like that. So yeah, I'm quite interested in that, so I did quite enjoy that class. And the last one was consumer and organizational behavior. So unfortunately this is kind of like my least favorite class. There was a 2-hour lecture and a 1-hour workshop. So unfortunately the lecture was like at the end of a really long day, so I think everyone kind of was like already done by like, you know, by 4 p.m. They didn't really want to sit through another 2-hour lecture about Maslow's theory of, I don't know. But yeah, so basically this was kind of a mix of marketing and management, I guess, like human resources and things like that. So yeah, that's really like not what I'm into. Like I mean, some people love marketing and that's great, but like I knew that that was never what I was interested in. But yeah, anyways, so there was a quiz for this, 3 quizzes, which took up 20% of the grade, and then there was a report, which was 30%, and then the last thing was a pair assessment, which is 50%. And I'm just gonna be straight up and honest with you, like I did pretty much everything for our assessment. Like my partner didn't do anything, but yeah, sometimes it's just how it goes. Like I'd rather do more work and get a better grade than just do nothing and, you know, like fail, you know, or just like get a C. But yeah, anyways, I still haven't got my grades, so I actually don't know what I got. But yeah, overall I felt like the first year wasn't too difficult. I took a gap year, so I was pretty keen to like get into it, to be honest. So yeah, I quite enjoyed the first half of this degree. I feel like, I mean, it is a good degree. I mean, I've only done 1 semester, so I can't really speak too much about it. But yeah, I definitely think if you want to study a Bachelor of Business, like at AUT, go for it. Like, you know, I like how they have, you know, an internship as part of it. But yeah, anyways, I'm not here to like advertise for them, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys found this helpful, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.